Amid the dazzling, ever-awake South Korean entertainment industry, there is one figure who consistently captures attention, not only because of his striking visuals, but also because of a sincerity that is rarely found. That figure is Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS. Recently, his presence at Park Hyo-sin's solo concert once again became a hot topic, not merely because he attended, but because of the heartfelt meaning behind his presence. That night, the atmosphere at Park Hyo-sin's Live A and E 2026 concert felt different. Thousands of spectators filled the stadium, immersed in the singer's signature, soulful voice. Yet among the sea of attendees, fans' attention unintentionally turned to a single figure sitting modestly, enjoying the show without seeking the spotlight. It was Kim Taehyung, present not as a star, but as a friend and a genuine admirer of music. Taehyung was seen sitting among the audience with his manager, Jake, dressed casually, yet still radiating star power. Without excessive security or a grand stage, he chose to be part of the ordinary crowd. And that is precisely what makes him special. While many celebrities opt for exclusive VIP sections, Taehyung preferred to share the same experience as other fans, feeling the music directly, without barriers. For fans, this moment was more than just an idol attending a seniors concert. It was real proof of Taehyung's character, often described by those close to him: loyal, attentive, and always willing to go the extra mile for the people he cares about. His presence at Park Hyo-sin's concert was not sudden. Earlier, Taehyung had shared a song from Park Hyo-sin's latest EP on his personal platform, sparking curiosity among fans. Many believed that he genuinely appreciated the senior artist's work, not merely out of formality. And now, by attending the concert in person, Taehyung seemed to affirm that his support was not just words, but real action. Throughout the concert, several nearby fans noted how deeply immersed Taehyung was in the music. He wasn't busy with his phone, nor was he trying to draw attention. He simply sat, listened, and occasionally appeared to enjoy the songs with an expression of admiration. From afar, his face looked both serious and warm, an expression that showed how much he truly valued every note sung by Park Hyo-sin. The moment became even more special when Winter Ahead, a collaboration between V and Park Hyo-sin, played in the stadium. The song was not just part of the playlist. It symbolized both a musical connection and a friendship between them. As it played, many fans immediately searched for Taehyung, curious about his reaction. And indeed, he seemed even more focused, as if lost in memories and the creative process he once shared with the singer. But what makes this story so touching is not just the music. It is about who Taehyung is as a person. Kim Taehyung is known as someone who deeply values friendships. In an industry filled with competition, he stands out as a warm and loyal individual. His presence at Park Hyo-sin's concert is just one of many examples of how he consistently shows up for the people he considers important. His friendship with Park Hyo-sin, for example, has long been known to the public. The two are often seen spending time together, both at formal events and in casual settings. Even from a distance, people have spotted them enjoying simple moments, chatting lightly, or just walking together without any particular destination. It is these small things that highlight the sincerity of their bond. Taehyung is also part of the Wooga squad, a close-knit group of celebrities including Park Seo-joon, Choi Woo-sik, Park Hyo-sin, and Peak Boy. On many occasions, Taehyung has shown how much he values this friendship, attending their important events, supporting each other's projects, or simply spending time together despite busy schedules. His relationship with Park Bogum is equally warm. The two are known as close friends who support each other's careers. From attending fashion events together to going on personal trips, Taehyung consistently proves that he is the kind of friend who shows up, not only during happy times, but also during meaningful moments. The same can be seen in his relationship with the other BTS members. Amid their global schedules, Taehyung is still known for being thoughtful. He often shows affection through small gestures, whether emotional support or simple acts filled with meaning. Seeing all of this, It's no exaggeration when many say that Kim Taehyung is the kind of friend everyone wishes to have. He doesn't just talk about friendship, he truly loves it with all his heart. His presence at Park Hyo-sin's concert is clear proof that he is willing to give his time, energy, and attention to support others. Despite his busy life as a world-class idol, he chose to be there in person, not just sending messages or distant support. There is something deeply human about that act. Behind his status as a global superstar, Taehyung remains someone who values personal connections. He doesn't let fame change how he treats the people around him. His relaxed demeanor at the concert also reflects another side of him, someone who appreciates life's simple pleasures. He doesn't need the spotlight to feel happy. For him, sitting among the crowd and listening to music he loves is already a joy in itself. And perhaps this is why so many people feel connected to him. Taehyung is not just an idol, but a relatable figure. He shows that behind great success, simple values can still be preserved, like loyalty, care, and sincerity in friendships. The concert that night may have lasted only a few hours, but its impact lingered far longer. For Park Hyo-sin, Taehyung's presence was undoubtedly a meaningful show of support. For fans, it was a rare moment revealing the personal side of an idol often hidden behind grand stages. And for Taehyung himself, it may have simply been one of many ways he expresses respect and affection for those he values. In a world that often moves too fast, where relationships can feel shallow and fleeting, figures like Kim Taehyung remind us of the importance of maintaining genuine connections. That being a good friend is not about grand words, but real actions, showing up, listening, and offering unconditional support. As the stadium lights slowly dimmed and the concert came to an end, Taehyung quietly left like any other audience member.
No drama, no excessive spectacle.
Just a man who had enjoyed a night full of music and meaning. Yet for many, his presence that night left a much deeper impression. A reminder that behind the glitter of the entertainment world, there are still small, warm stories worth telling. Stories of friendship, loyalty, and sincerity. And among all those stories, the name Kim Taehyung will always shine the brightest. As a closing note, Kim Taehyung's presence at Park Hyo-sin's concert was not merely an ordinary moment that passed by amid the bustle of the entertainment world. More than that, it became a true reflection of who he really is, a loyal, sincere friend who always shows up wholeheartedly for the people he values. At a time when many relationships in the industry may seem fleeting and driven by interests, Taehyung demonstrates the opposite. He chose to attend in person, making time despite his global schedule with BTS, and to fully immerse himself in every second of his senior's performance with genuine attention. This simple yet meaningful gesture proves that, for Taehyung, personal connections cannot be replaced by distant support alone. Not only toward Park Hyo-sin, but he also shows the same values within his circle of friends, whether with his close-knit Wooga squad, his fellow BTS members, or his friendship with figures like Park Bogum. All of this reveals one consistent truth. Taehyung is someone who values relationships in a warm and genuine way. In the end, behind the bright stage lights and worldwide fame, Kim Taehyung remains simple in what matters most, being a friend who is always there. And perhaps that is exactly why he is not only loved as an artist, but also admired as a human being.